May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're looking at a new study that says 43% of Americans are only somewhat comfortable or not comfortable at all talking about their mental health, even with a therapist or a close friend. Are you surprised when you hear that when it comes to mental health?
No, I'm not. I'm still not.
You're not surprised?
No, I think it's probably better than it was maybe 10, 20 years ago.
You think the stigma is starting to be removed
I
a little bit more?
But I still think there's a lot of people that aren't comfortable talking about it.
Yeah. Do you think the pandemic changed people's thoughts on mental health?
I definitely do.
Yeah. Like it was acceptable to be talked about a little bit more?
I think it was a more pressing topic. I think people just kind of all huddled in, kind of building up. I don't know, at least in my circle of millennials, it seems like it is opening up a little bit.
It feels like it was almost like the elephant in the room that we had to address it because,
yes,
you know?
absolutely. And I think, look, you look at what's going on with teenagers right now, and we talk about the mental health of teenagers, and teenagers are feeling far more comfortable. As this new next generation of people come in, I think it's going to be happening more and more. But, you know, the people we're most comfortable talking with are our partners, right? If you have a spouse,
not surprised to hear that.
you, right? And so that's a good chunk of people, but there's still some people that, no, I don't want to do that.
So who, this surprised me, who aren't we comfortable talking to? A faith or spiritual leader, that was at 31%. Our colleagues, 48% said they're not comfortable of the people surveyed. And then I'm not surprised to hear this. Are you comfortable talking to your neighbor?
Yeah.
About like your...
Just having a really down day.
Unloading on them. Yeah.
Bob does not need to know about my really down day.
Yeah.
No, but I just think that there are people that think that others might judge them if they start talking
There's
about
still that
those
stigma
things.
you talked about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need a really nice neighbor on the other side of the fence where you can only see
True,
their eyes.
true.
Apparently you can.
Home improvement,
time.
Wilson. Tool time there. But you alluded to this before. So more people are going to feel comfortable talking to a spouse. 57% say they're close to a close friend. 52% would say an immediate family member. And then only 50% would say a mental health therapist. The people who are actually trained to deal with this, only half said that.
Yeah, and I'd be really interested to see, because the way that Pew does their research is that they take surveys, which is all really important stuff. They do really important work. But Pew doesn't talk to individual people about why. Why are you not comfortable?
Right.
What is going on in your life? Is it something that you grew up with? Do you think our society has not made enough change yet? Do you think that mental health, it doesn't mean very much? Like, you know, if someone says to you, I took a mental health day, you know, what's your reaction?
The other thing I wish they would have dived into, because the study said that no large differences in comfort talking about mental health by gender or age.
That surprises me,
That surprised
actually.
me. Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know.
But
it's certainly something to continue to talk about.
Oh, absolutely. And I think this conversation is only going to continue as we move
I'd like to
forward.
see this in 5 years and see how
Yeah,
it plays out.
absolutely.